with what? Jake Paul
We'll start with that. Get that
versus
out of the
Tyron
way.
Woodley. Get it out of the
Celebrity
way.
boxing.
Celebrity boxing. Well, I wouldn't say so much celebrity boxing. The fight before that, oh my god, I don't know if you actually had an opportunity to see the Frank Gore versus Darren Williams fight.
Yeah,
Rich
actually,
being a basketball guy, I'm sure he would have appreciated watching Darren Williams, but it was rough. It was rough. But yes,
that's pretty
we
bad.
had Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul. What were your initial thoughts, Will?
Going into it or reactions?
Maybe reactions. Oh, you know what? Both.
So going into it, I was like, whatever, Tyron Woodley, get your money. Things changed though. My opinions of it has changed. Probably shouldn't have done that. But but I'll be honest. I watched the first one when it happened, and this is how much it left an imprint in my mind. I get home. We had a dinner right with my family and Sam. He's up here for Christmas. He's on leave, right?
Oh,
And
Sam's in town?
yeah, because of Christmas, right? So he's on leave or whatever, right?
Nice. Shout out
Get
to
back.
Sam.
This was already over, so I didn't watch it live. So I was like, all right, yeah, let's find it. So I find it online, start watching it. I was like, damn, this fight sucks. It's not good. Like, again, Woodley just not throwing anything. Fight ends in decision, and we're like, oh, weird. And then Sam was like, that's weird. I don't get the memes. Because then we see, like, the memes, right, of what happened. Turns out we rewatched the first fight. I swear to God. We rewatched the first one, and that's how much it left an imprint in my mind that I rewatched it and had no idea.
Time out. You wanted to watch Woodley versus Paul 2, but you accidentally ended up watching Woodley versus Paul 1.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, this fight sucks again. And then turns out it was just the same fight. And then we went back and found the real one.
Oh, Woodley rocked him. You had him up against the ropes again. Same result. Are you kidding me right now?
I swear to God, dude. I wish I was joking.
Hilarious.
Rewatch the first one. I mean, it left a zero impression on me, so nothing was recognizable in that fight.
Okay, but did you go? Jesus.
So yeah, I ended up watching the new one. Yeah, the second one.
You did a marathon. It was like a Jake Paul marathon.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. So that being said, the knockout is spectacular. Credit where credit's due. That knockout is one of the best of the year. It's fucking insane.
Yes, and I said it before on the previous time that we covered Woodley versus Paul 1, and you might be able to say this since you just rewatched again, Will. But you could tell that Jake Paul's putting in the work.
Oh yeah, the thing is, his offense is looking pretty damn good. I'll give him that.
It is.
The defense, the cardio, the footwork, not so much, but the offense is there. He's got scary offense.
But the thing is that he's actually putting in the work.
Yeah,
he's putting in the work. He's sparring. You have people talking about the fact that when they spar Jake Paul, that he actually puts up a fight, that he's legit. He tried to book a fight with Tommy Fury. That didn't work out. And I'm willing to put money down to say that Tommy Fury, there's nothing wrong with Tommy Fury, but that there's a risk of Tommy Fury actually losing against Jake Paul. And
that part's true.
And the Fury family doesn't want that to happen right now.
I don't think so. I think that part's true. There's a chance he would have lost. Tommy's not the best boxer in the world, but
I think there's a big chance.
But I do think he had an injury, and I do think he had a chest infection.
Man, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't.
I wouldn't either.
Just like, hey, got to pull out of this fight because things ain't looking too good. And probably after, he saw what happened to Woodley, he was like, chest infection's still there. Can't do anything. Not going to be able to fight anytime soon. And one of the things that's been frustrating me is there's a lot of people saying that this was staged, that this was fake.
People are ridiculous, man.
All you have to do is watch it a couple times over. Jake Paul went to the body a couple times. Hey, we know Woodley has sensitive ribs.
Feints. He drops his hands. He goes for real this time, and he drops his hands, thinking he's going back to the body. It's literally people are saying it's a feint.
He did the feint twice, and both
times
why people think it's rigged. Woodley reacted and brought his left down.
Yeah,
both times.
Yeah,
and guess what? He capitalized.
Yeah, people think it's rigged because of the double feint. They think that was like the signal. Like, all right, and I'm going to land on you now. It's like,
oh my God.
You think 40-year-old Tyron Woodley wouldn't rather beat him and get a trilogy and make another quick $1 million? Hell no. He's not throwing this fight. Come on.
Yeah, and then there was somebody else online
There's
that
no
was
way.
talking about, that he's seen Woodley take harder shots in the octagon, so there's no way that knocked him out. Look, that was a clean shot straight to
That's
the
the
dome.
stupidest argument ever, dude. I've seen people get dropped by a jab and then go through a 5-round war after. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Like,
hey, when he actually starts opening up a little bit more, like he did against
who?
Vicente Luque, Woodley,
Oh, Woodley. Yeah.
he
Mhm.
got caught.
Yeah,
It's
that
not the
happens.
first time that Woodley's gotten caught.
No. Well, because he's fallen in love with that overhand right so much to the point where when he throws it, the left hand's down. It's like people can't take this power, so he's not ready for the return. This was different, right? It wasn't like he got countered. He just bit the feint too hard 3 times in a row. The third time, it wasn't a feint.
Yeah. I mean,
He
it
deked
was
him.
set up beautifully.
He deked him.
Well, that's all I got.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
know
depressing.
yeah, it was pretty sad to watch that happen
I
to
hate.
Woodley. And then at the
Yeah,
end, where he goes and gives Jake Paul a hug, and Jake Paul gives him some recognition and says, "Hey, he's a legend. This
I
shouldn't take anything away from what he did in MMA."
I think they secretly really like each other.
I think so too.
Did you
I
see the
think
video
that's
of him getting the watch?
no.
Oh, you need to watch that. It's so funny. But I think they do like each other.
Yeah,
Yeah. Jake Paul gives him a watch, and
a
he's like,
Rolex, right? I heard about it, but I didn't see the
it's a
video.
Christmas present, and he's like, what the fuck is this? He thinks it's a joke, right? And he's like, no, you got to open it right now. And Ariel's like, oh, I don't know what to do because this isn't my job normally. And he opens it, and he's just like, whoa, and he like looks around. He's like, this dude's crazy. And he like pulls it out and like opens it up, and he's just like, God damn. And he's just like, I accept your gift. It's so funny, dude.
Dude, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
gotta watch this. All right, I'll look it up. But now we'll see who Jake Paul schedules for himself next.
Yeah.
Woodley still stays a free agent. I don't think that we're gonna have a bunch of people knocking on his door trying to get him into their organization. Not even Eagle FC right now.
No.
So we'll see what happens.
I mean, it's unfortunate because it shouldn't be, but the reality that we live in with the public, it is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It shouldn't be. He went out there, he boxed. He's not a boxer. He's 40 years old. He took it on short notice. I'm not making excuses, right? Jake landed the shot that he landed. He's training. He's legit training. But people will see this as UFC champion knocked out cold by YouTuber. That's what people will see it as.
Unfortunate. And I think that one of the worst parts too is that when he face planted, all you see is his
dude wipes.
Yeah, dude wipes.
Yeah,
that's all you see. Yeah. I'm like, man. I think Dude Wipes posted something afterwards too. They're like, yeah, check out our ad.
Damn.
Hey everybody, Ramiro and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.